My name is Rhapsody and welcome back to the Slay the Spire Defect Ascension runs. Level 5 again. We've had a couple hurdles here, I'll admit, quite readily and willingly. Ooh, alright, depends whether or not we can snipe elite as to whether or not we take the elite bonus. Okay, 3, 3, 3, 3. Alright, we can't snipe any elites. That is to say, we can't take enemies in the next 3 combats have 1 HP and have that effect in elite. So I think I'm actually just going to lose my starting relic here and take the random boss relic. Okay. Ooh, that's difficult. At the end of your turn, you no longer discard your hand, draw 1 fewer cards each turn. Oh, that's going to make life really, really rough. Well, now we can make a combo deck, but drawing 1 fewer cards each turn is going to make it much more difficult for us to survive in the early game. I'm trying to look for a path that has absolutely no elites, because I'm pretty certain if we go up against any elite here, we'll die. So I'm basically going to keep dual cast until it's lethal. Awesome. Alright. Go for the Ice Beam Cell hologram. What does the Runic Pyramid provide to this character? Does it synergize with a build that has low expense cards? It does. It does. Because you hold everything that is high expense in your hand, and then scrape only hits your low expense cards, or all for one, you can hold into your hand until after you've played all of your higher expense cards. I think we take a Beam Cell, I think we take a Go for the Eyes, and we're looking for things like Scrape. Okay. 5 HP there, but that's fine. We get the Fire Potion as well as Leap Steam Darkness. So Steam is the new card. Gains 6 blocks. Steam's block is lowered in this combat by 2. What? Really? This is... I guess this is only good in a thick deck, right? As a 0 cost block for 8. Oh. That leaves a really bad taste in my mouth. I don't like that at all. Do I take Leap as just a defensive card here? I'm actually considering the possibility of not... Okay, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to try and go with the pure 0 cost build if I can get it. Sell before triple strike. Pretty damn reasonable there. And then dual cast kills next turn. Alright. Give me a Go for the Eyes. No, but there's a Melter, a Loop, and a Cool-Headed. See, the thing is, if I start taking things like Cool-Headed, Loop, Melter, those kinds of things, I'm significantly going to lower my ability to go for a Scrape, all-for-one, Beam Cell, that kind of deck. And I'm pretty sure that in order to play around having the Runic Pyramid, I'm gonna need to go for that style of deck. I'm not certain, though. I really don't know how I'm supposed to deal with having the Runic Pyramid as a character. So unfortunately, there was no way for me to use the Fire Potion there to save myself HP. I'm gonna have to use it this turn, though. I can't take another 13. FTL, Storm, and Lock-On? Well, FTL works initially, but then if it doesn't work, I can just leave it in my hand with the Runic Pyramid until it does work for the next turn. Okay, that's good. I want to upgrade Beam Cell, but I also need to make Zap and Dual Cast 0 cost if I want this build to actually work. Yeah, that was always going to be pretty difficult for us right there. And again. Well, at the very least, we've got this one. Whew. Gambler's Brew to discard as many cards as we'd like and then draw that money. You know what? I'm going to take a single reinforced body because if I ever draw it and don't want it, I can just hold it for the next turn. Zap, FTL. Alright, I'm probably reinforced bodying here for 2. Beam Cell, Strike, Strike, Dual Cast. Beautiful. Knew that we were going to have lethal there. Auto Shields, Rebound, and Sweeping Beam. You can use Rebound to put FTL back on top and then draw the FTL. It's a singing ball. Really do want to upgrade the Beam Cell so that we have the extra turns of vulnerability. We're just still dodging elites. This is how do I kindly word this? A garbage deck for trash people? Can I even murder this turn? No. Alright, triple defend. And that should set up for the kill this turn. Alright. Another fire potion, ball lightning, recursion, and consume. Recursion, quite unfortunately, does need the upgrade, and then it doesn't really perform that much in this deck. If we had a source of plasma, then I would totally take that, but we do not. Let's upgrade the dual cast. I'm basically just looking for scrape or all for one by the end of this floor. If we don't get that, I don't know. One down. Actually gonna hold on to the beam cell here. And then dual cast. Oh yes. Defrag Barrage and another reinforced body. The game is really just not offering the cards that would make this currently work. I would be frankly amazed if we made it past this boss. I'm gonna upgrade FTL so it's more useful in the long term. So one of the reasons we didn't rest before this boss is because this boss is now only going to do 1x6. Whereas if I rested, it was going to do like 3x6. So I'm actually causing myself to take more damage by resting. Alright. Beam Cell, Rebound, FTL. Gives us the FTL that we can then play. Alright. I mean, we can quite reliably do that line. It is just going to be a very, very slow fight. I think we're going to get to the 6th turn and then just lose our board. Which I won't be, pretty much at all surprised by. There has to be a build that the Defect can run with a Runic Pyramid. But whatever it is, I can't think of it. Maybe it is just like a straight up and down combo build. And what I'm talking about in a straight up and down combo build, basically what I'm saying is that maybe it's a combo build where you just wait until you're holding the right pieces in the hand at the same time. So, what? It could be a power amplify build. It could be an echo form build. It could be a build that just has like a lot of chills in it and stuff like that, so that it can just wait until it has the right hand. Yeah, we're just dead. Because there's no way I can defend against 36 this turn. The most I can defend against is 3 energy going into a reinforced body. 3 energy going into a reinforced body is 21. 21 plus the 9 that I currently have means that I would still die by 6 damage. So unless I kill this turn, we die. So I'm going to hard mulligan and see if I can somehow get lethal. I think I can play FTL here and still draw a card. I don't know if I can play Rebound FTL. I think I can, actually. Rebound FTL. Draws FTL. Plays FTL. I mean, that was pretty damn close. Come on. We almost got there. But I kind of did think that was pretty much inevitable. I really don't like the Runic Pyramid as it currently stands. If it was just don't discard your hand at the end of the turn, maybe then I would choose it. But I can't really think of a situation where I would take the Runic Pyramid where I don't have a deck that is already able to perform what I want without it. Right? Because think about like a Rampage deck. A Rampage deck that has very few cards. If you're building the Rampage archetype, you're already trying to figure out a way to control Rampage to be in your hand at the right time, to have it with your double tap, to have it alongside your vulnerability, or whatever you're using as your setups for the Rampage build. So relying on getting the Runic seems like a bad idea. I've used Runic Pyramid well before, but it's always kind of as an afterthought. Alright, can I snipe an elite? Possibly. It's not likely, but possibly. Transform a card, 250. No, we're going to go for another random boss relic, and if it's another goddamn Runic Pyramid, I'm going to cry. No, it's just a Philosopher's Stone. Gain energy at the start of each turn. All enemies start with +2 strength. Alright, well, we need to run some defensive build. Kill one. I mean, it didn't really kill one like I asked, but that's fine. Because if it straight up killed one, then I could have just double defended against the remainder. Quick search, draw 2 cards, add a burn to your discard pile. Okay, so that's what used to be Steam Power or whatever. We'll take a reinforced body because we definitely need a defensive card considering what we've just done to ourselves. Uh-oh. This isn't great. All right, well, we'll double defend. No, we won't double defend this turn. Ouch. There's the dual cast for the kill, at least. Ancient Potion, as well as Stack Beam Cell Loop. I want to take Loop and start taking a defensive deck. Please give me, like, Chill. Damn it. Essence of Steel is super powerful. So here's the problem. I think I have to take Cold Snap. Because I really want Frost Orbs, but I don't have any way to get them right now, and I can't just hold out waiting for them. Yep, I'm going to take Cold Snap and remove a strike. I'm effectively just going to treat that Cold Snap as an upgrade on my strike. And here we'll just offer another strike out of the deck. No, not taking the curse. We'll upgrade Loop so that we can actually play it. No. Because we play Loop once in a fight. We play Zap multiple times. We'll upgrade the Zap. Alright. Okay, this elite shouldn't be the world's worst. I want to get my loop out there especially. Okay, loop and zap generated. Okay, next turn we can pretty much try and open the fight then. And next turn we actually have to open the fight, so. Not really being as generous as it seems. Throw the weakness potion. Really? That's a super defensive hand. I was going to defend anyway. Alright, now do I dual cast a Frost? Yeah, I do. Fully defended still. Ooh, boy. I'm actually going to use the Ancient Potion here so that I can retain one of my stats. I think it allows me to retain the Strength. No, it doesn't. It allows me to retain the Defense. That's actually probably preferable. I'm basically just trying to get my Lightning Orbs to deal all of the damage for me, but good lord, that's going to be difficult. Alright. We ended up taking damage. Damn. Tori, whenever you would receive 5 or less unblocked tap damage, reduce it to 1. That is very powerful. And then Reboot is just a super powerful card. Take an Art of War. If you do not play any attacks during your turn, gain an extra energy next turn. That's super good for us. I'm actually considering going for another Elite right now, because then I can just limp away if I need to, or go straight back into the fray if I need that. All right. This could be a problem. Especially because I'm going to have to reboot on turn 1. Well, at least I'm only taking 1 damage. Tori is going to save us a whole mess of HP here. Yeah, taking that single cold snap was probably correct, but I still hate that I did it. Alright. The reinforced is probably the smartest pickup I made. Ouch. Well, here I'm actually going to take a pretty solid chunk of damage. If we leave this fight with more than half of our HP, I'm probably going to consider that like a ridiculous victory. Alright, we're only taking 1 damage here. Thank you so much, Tori. Beautiful. Ridiculous block over the top. I think our deck is mainly dazed. No, it's not, actually. Beautiful. We've actually drawn most of our dazed. Alright, and the enemy is dead, and we're leaving this with more than half HP. I am very pleased. Ancient Tea Set, whenever you enter a rest site, start the next combat with 2 extra energy. Really pleased with that pickup as well. And there's both White Noise and Chill. Chill is what I want. It's Generation of Frost. But White Noise is... Gosh, White Noise is good. I'm going to take the White Noise. I almost feel bad about it. Almost. Okay. Whenever you play a power draw card. All right. Well, that's not great for us. We can draw exactly 1 card. Hell yeah. 1 whole card on the way. Thank you, Tori, for reducing the damage that we just took. And... should just have lethal with basically any draw. That'll do it. Doom and Gloom, consume, or conserve battery. I'm feeling a strong none here. Although I don't have an AoE in the deck yet, so I could consider Doom and Gloom as my AoE, just put a single Dark Orb in the build. I have the energy to support using Doom and Gloom right now. Alright, I'll take it. And I'm going to go for the next Elite as well. I should have played Reboot there just to get it out of my deck. Ooh, buffer. Okay. Prevents 20 damage. I'm basically just trying to bake this Dark Orb because it's got the loop on it right now. So the Dark Orb is gaining 6 twice a turn. So when I say I'm baking the Dark Orb, what I mean is I'm just waiting until I dual cast with it to kill. And then dual cast is in my next hand, and that's murder. Bottled Flame. Upon pickup, choose an attack card. At the start of each combat, that attack card will be in your opening hand, as well as a speed potion. We could totally take Defrag here. Totally fits our build. We'll take Defrag, we'll take the Bottled Flame, and I'm actually going to put Doom and Gloom in my opening hand so that I have the ability more easily to deal with a AoE fight. But also, it's giving me the ability to put a Dark Orb at the front of my complement. So if I get gold-plated cables especially, we're going to be really, 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 really capable of baking a Dark Orb for a ridiculously long time at the start of a fight, waiting for the dual cast and then killing. Well, there's a Meteor Strike. I already have an Energy Relic, and I'm likely to get another one. It's too pretty much essential. I'm actually looking at the Reboot especially right now for an upgrade. Because if I get it in my opening hand, and my opening hand is the one that's going to have the 2 extra energy from Ancient Tea Set, I might be able to shuffle into my... Yeah, this is what I'm looking for. Shuffling into probably, hopefully, my... Meteor. I didn't get Meteor. That's unfortunate there. The hope was I would get Meteor Strike because then I would be able to immediately cast it. If I don't attack this turn, then I will be able to play Meteor Strike next turn. But I do really want to create a Doom and Gloom. What's more important? I mean, next turn, you're going to try and hit me for 32, right? Which is really bad. And if I Meteor Strike, I'm not going to be able to defend against that. Yeah, I don't have a choice here. I just have to attack. I'm going to use the Speed Potion here to gain as much dex there as I possibly can, because that's a big hit. Alright, I definitely don't want to be affected by this debuff. So let's dual cast that. And also knock in a Cold Snap just to get myself an extra orb out there. Yay, Meteor Strike I can't use. I'm definitely using Doom and Gloom and Zap. I probably want to put the Doom and Gloom at the very back of the deck right now. If I strike, then I can just reinforce body. Okay. I do want to get the Dark Orb to the front so that it can build twice as fast, but it's a long road to get it there. Fine. I'm going to take some serious damage this turn, but it's going to set us up. We'll just dual cast that. It is a hell of a lot of damage to pick up. Okay, we can zap. Double defend. And actually Doom and Gloom kills. Awesome. All's good. Fusion, Fission, all for 1. So Fission is going to be a reasonable way to evoke Dark Orbs that are at the back of our party, as well as to gain more orb slots. And after a Meteor Strike, it's a bunch of energy generation. Yeah. I'd definitely take a Fission. Energy Relic, Energy Relic, Energy Relic, Energy Relic, Energy Relic! I have to. It's... See, if there was any other energy relic offered here, I would take it, but I need 2 energy relics that are active definitely, and I can't rely on the Art of War definitely being active in order to have the Meteor Strike. So it's either the Meteor Strike is playable or it's not. That is the sound of one man shrugging. Alright, it's Doom and Gloom, Loop, Strike, definitely. I'm gonna play just a bunch of cards this turn. Another Loop is really, really powerful, and then I'm gonna Reinforce Body, because it's very likely that he goes for an attack this turn. Does not, but that's fine. Didn't even attack that turn. Give me dual cast. Nope. Alright, I'm gonna have to double defend because I don't know if the enemy is gonna attack. I mean, they should attack this turn. Yeah. And that was a attack that made me vulnerable. Beautiful. Pass to beam cell rebound? No. Hey, it's this event. Alright, let's fight. Sure. Okay, I can actually play all of these. Right. We'll kill Pointy. Then we zap. Then we can Fission, which will evoke all of my other orbs. We can Cold Snap before we loop. You're going to hit for 9, so you get 6 through. I'm gonna Doom and Gloom before I Reinforce Body because I do kind of just need a Dark Orb out on the board. And then Fission should kill, right? That'll do. Red Mask. Upon the start of combat, apply 1 weak to all enemies, as well as Recursion. Right? Because if Recursion hits a Plasma Orb, it's just a refund of energy. If Recursion hits a Dark Orb, then the Dark Orb with the same charge goes to the back of the party, and I can evoke it from the back of the party using Fission, so we're fine. Well, I know that there's no attack on the opening turn here, so I can definitely just defrag, Doom and Gloom, loop. I'm actually really appreciative that I traded my opening relic because it means that I can always guarantee that my opening is going to have the Dark Orb. Super handy. I mean, I can Meteor Strike right here and it'll deal 24, 20, 40. It's damage. It's a lot of damage. I'm not going to do it. Reboot. Find a new hand. Okay, let's recurse that just to deal some damage. I'll Cold Snap and then I can Reinforced Body. Actually, I'll dual cast Reinforced Body. No, of course, some damage went through because of the... Damn it. I forgot, right? The enemy is buffed by the Philosopher's Stone, so that was actually 12 damage that it was doing. Actually, but also normal enemies are deadlier, so it probably tried to do 13. That's my bad. I thought I was going to maintain my buffer there. I was basically just going to wait for a turn where I could evoke this and kill. Like that. Strength potion, gain 2 strength. That's pretty good. Hologram, is there anything I can pull back that I definitely want to pull back? Not really. I mean, an upgraded hologram. Pulling back Zap, pulling back Recursion? I guess I could pull back either of those and be pretty happy about it. Sure. They're both quite unlikely to attack on the first turn, but at the same rate, Meteor Strike is going to give me the ability to do basically whatever I want. Especially if I get Fission. Hey, look, it's Fission. Okay. Well, look, how much energy do I really need? I am going to hologram back a Meteor Strike, play it, giving me 6 energy, costing 5 though. Then I'm going to recurse to get some energy. I'm going to loop. I'll use Fission to gain a bunch of energy and orb slots, and then reboot for an entirely new hand. Oh, look, there's another freaking Meteor Strike in here. Hell yes. I'll Cold Snap, and I'll also Reinforce Buddy, because this guy could totally just do a large hit this turn. Did a small hit. It did make me vulnerable, which means we're probably up against a large hit this turn, but unfortunately, there's nothing I can really do about that right now with the cards that I have in hand. Ow! That's lethal. Yeah. Philosopher's Stone, eh? That's really unfortunate. I actually quite liked that build. Just in that we had the Meteor Strike and we had the ability to generate a Doom and Gloom at the front of our line. So it was basically Doom and Gloom and then loop that Doom and Gloom until it was lethal for everything. If we had a multicast in that deck, we would be pretty sweet as well. I think maybe that taking the Meteor Strike was pretty wrong. So Meteor Strike is a lovely card. I really enjoy it. But in this build, I think I should have just focused on the Doom and Gloom loop and just trying to set those up. I should have upgraded the loop. I should have upgraded Defrag. I should have upgraded White Noise. I shouldn't have taken Meteor Strike. I probably shouldn't have even taken Fission. I definitely should have taken and upgraded Recursion and probably Hologram as well. And then basically just filled my deck with defensive cards. The general idea was supposed to be that I was going to use Frost to defend myself, but I never got a Cool-Headed, never got a Glacier. I got one opportunity to pick up a Chill, but at the same time, I got the opportunity to pick up a White Noise, so I kind of made the usually, at the very least, sensible decision. Damn it. So I see the problem that people have with Runic Dome, because it makes it difficult to... It takes so much information away from the player that it makes it difficult to look at it as a puzzle and evaluate the plays on your own terms. I see that, but at the same rate, I really, really, really did want to be able to play it like that. I think if I hadn't taken the Meteor Strike, I wouldn't have taken the Runic Dome. There was Runic Dome, the Pyramid, I think, as well, and then Orrery. I think I would have taken Orrery, and I would have just looked for Frost-related cards, which might actually have to be how we do it in the future. Damn, damn, damn. For the moment, my name has been Rhapsody. That has been our 3rd attempt at Ascension Level 5 for the Defect. I'm going to go away and practice some more in my own time. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we will see you next time.